of military propaganda!
Oh, we got a pre-rendered cutscene. Oh, look at that cannon. I'm sure we won't be using that later, not at all. Fuck the military. Hey, stop checking out the cadets, you fucking weirdo. Now what, Cloud? Poor baby boy being left on his own again. Something bad is gonna happen, I just know it. Oh wait, no, never mind. Here they are.
Ah, there you are.
Okay, time to win that commendation.
Hey. We are not the eco-terrorists you're looking for. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry, I'm not at all making a commotion. Yeah, you go, baby girl. A woman after my own heart. Destroying all the boxes. I'm so proud of you, Arif. I wouldn't expect any less from my baby girl. Anywho, where are we going? This is definitely not the right way. Oh, maybe it is the right way.
Less security than I thought.
I know, right? We just walked straight past those two nincompoops and they didn't do anything. Even when we shoved them and ruined their boxes. Excuse me! Oh boy! Look at her! She's beautiful! She's glorious! Arif! Baby girl! You gotta see this! Look, Arif! No! Arif, get back here! Look! No, Nanaki! You're ruining this moment! Guys! Get up here! Arif! Baby girl! Look at this! This is the airship I promised to take you on one day! Oh, that is screenshot worthy! Perfect! Sorry! That is such a great screenshot! I love you too. Okay, but, shit. Which way do you want us to go? Because I feel like we're gonna get busted either way. Fuck it. We're not the eco-terrorists you're looking for. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't mind us. We're just sneaking on in. Military personnel. We're totally... Oh, so now you want to draw the line in where we can go? Sure, whatever. Excuse me. Is everyone here? Oh yeah, Tifa is. She was just hiding behind Barrett. Meanwhile... Stupid fucking iPhone, baby.
An emissary from Wutai is here, sent by Viceroy Saruf. He introduced himself as Colonel Glenn Lund.
Oh! Oh! Glenn? Okay, so you are the cloaked man? Yes! Okay, yeah. Yeah, 100% correct. Alright, so Glenny Glenn, how are you gonna be relevant? How are you gonna tie into this overall story? You've sided with Wutai because you became disillusioned to the military? I'm proud of you. Also, holy shit. You got even more attractive in age. Like, damn.
I thought you were dead.
That rugged look really fucking suits you.
Then you thought right.
Let me hear your voice. I don't think I've heard your English voice.
The Viceroy and your late father had big plans. I assume you intend to carry them out.
Correct.
That's good to hear. Some people just don't have the stomach for war. And this battle for the Magnus Materia demands commitment from both Wutai and Shinra.
Thank you. I'm aware.
Uh-huh.
But my father is dead, which changes the equation. A new vision is required.
You always did prefer to march to the beat of your own drum.
Oh, damn. He looks... The combination of the beard and the robe is really distracting me. Sorry. My omnisexual brain is just, like, overloading right now. And then they actually made Glenn hot. They putting him in a robe with scruffy hair and a beard. You found my one weakness. How did you know?
But war can put things right. Beget anger, desolation, hatred, and in its wake, new unity. A people rejuvenated, and a planet once more made whole.
Yeah, but no, Glenn, you're full of shit. War, more often than not, is just made to make peace for the elites. It just makes the common people suffer more. What the fuck are you talking about, Glenny Glenn? This is very interesting. Oh, damn. Okay, hear me out, though. I don't accept Roche as our gay representation, but I will happily take Glenn as gay representation. He didn't really leave much of an impression on me in The First Soldier or Ever Crisis, but he's got a fun androgynous look going on at the moment, so I'll give him a chance because of that, because I am a superficial bitch. I'm so superficial that way. Nanaki? Naki? Oh, there you are. Go on, up here. Good boy. Wonder if we're gonna hit, like, if this is gonna be the end of the chapter soon.
Can you tell us about Juno?
It's a key military outpost with its own offshore capital. A critical line of defense against any seaborne assault. When needed, it can transform into an armed fortress. Its strategic location, along with its air and seaports, make it second only to Midgar as the company's most vital city.
Huh. Neat. Any good restaurants? Sights to see?
Maybe? I don't know.
Right. You're not the touristy type.
Hey, just to be clear, you do realize we're not here on vacation, right?
Of course I do. Hey, look, what's that about?
Whoa? What's that?
Our 7th Infantry will return home with the President's commendation.
I really appreciate Cloud taking Aerith under his wing and, like, teaching her about the world. That's really fun.
You're all off duty until the parade begins, but use this time wisely. Practice your technique.
Oh, no. It's this. Man, even off in their free time, they look funny. Even in their free time, they're marching. Aw, you two love birds. Cloud, you better not let anything happen to her. Because if you do, even I will begin scapegoating you, and I will not hold back. Alright guys, let's go.
Those troopers seemed pretty psyched for the parade, huh?
More like eager to prance around for their new paymaster. If Rufus is in town, are we really gonna let this opportunity pass us by? Hell, I'm not saying we kill the man, but we ought to at least give him a talking to. Rough him up a little maybe, you know?
Actually, I'm gonna have to agree. First, the Turks say, do whatever, we're not after you. But then Cloud's biker buddy rolls up. We gotta straighten this out.
Yeah, I know, right? This is all just a little too gay. You can't just overload me with the gay right now. You could wait until we get to Gold Saucer and then you can go out all gay. No, I'm joking.
No. That's how we die in a hail of bullets like a bunch of dumbasses. The city's crawling with Shinra troopers.
Well, I mean, we beat up those other two guys in the hall earlier. They didn't seem to care.
Get in, get close, get answers.
Seriously?
Sure.
Wow, that's good.
Thanks, baby girl. I do have a brain, you know, guys. I may be 16 in my head, but still.
The black robes while you're at it.
Now hold up.
Fatigues won't be enough to disguise you two.
True enough.
Shut up.
Alright, see you in a bit. I gotta go find a uniform.
Oh, we're coming with.
No, you're not.
Pumped for this. This way? Yeah.
Attention all troopers. Spare uniforms can be found here. Please get changed.
Please get changed. I love how you're asking so politely.
Now we're talking.
They're just letting us in here?
They're actually kind of cool. Well, ready to suit up? Yep.
Aerith the Drag King, let's fucking go!
Whoa there. 3 steps back, if you please.
Oh god, no! The feet! No! I'm not Guys! No, I don't want to look at the feet! Stop it! Man, why do you want me to look at Aerith and Tifa's feet so bad? You fucking weirdos.
In a while.
Oh yes, baby boy. It has been a while, hasn't it? Poor Cloud. Oh, baby boy!
Freeze!
You're adorable!
Hands up!
Oh, Aerith, you... Damn! Aerith, Drag King!
Well?
Well,
You got me.
I'd say we look the part.
Maybe. But don't forget, you gotta act the part too. Just do what I do, alright?
Aerith, you are giving me so many feels right now. Aerith in mask clothing. I think we need more fan art of it. I drew Clarif in genderqueer attire for Clarif Week last year. And, you know, I'm not a good drawer, but I was very proud of it. And yeah, I have been waiting for this moment in Rebirth because I want to see what Aerith looks like in this kind of stuff, and she looks so good though. Oh, Aerith, I love you. This is giving me Milan vibes right now. My omnisexual heart can't take this.
Hold it!
You all have beautiful eyelashes for soldiers. Where did you get that?
I don't recall seeing the three of you in practice. Am I to assume that you simply forgot?
Oh boy.
Do you have any idea how important today's ceremony is? Do you, maggot?
Man, you were so close to a slur.
I'll feed your ass to a behemoth.
Oh man, this is a whole other brand of gay. Oh boy. Oh no! Stop! Stop objectifying my boy! Only I get to do that. No. Okay. I have a feeling I'm not gonna do very well at this. Well, you know Aerith should fucking nail this. She knows how to twirl a stick better than I do. Good luck, Aerith. I'll try not to fuck up. Okay, trying to focus. Fuck!
Not good enough.
I'm sorry! Ah!
Well done.
Thank you! I'm really struggling! Ah! Why do you make me mutton bash? I'm not good on my right hand. Okay? Was that okay? Oh, I really should practice, shouldn't I? Oh god, this is awful. Alright, I need to keep this where I can see them. I'm not used to these buttons. Yep. Was it X? And square? Was it square? Come on. It's so annoying. Stop changing the cameras. Sorry! Oh, wow. We did terribly that time. Nope. We're just gonna roll with it.
That was a disgrace.
Oh, Daddy, don't be angry at me!
Your confidence, I commend.
Oh man, those bags under your eyes though.
Serve as a sterling example to the others, man.
Everybody stop thirsting for Cloud!
Congratulations. You are hereby promoted to Parade Captain of Midgar's 7th Infantry.
Oh no! But you just said that that was a disgrace! Ow! Wow, you didn't have to be so gay about it. I'm just gonna say, you two give, like, Team Rocket levels of bisexual. Thanks. I'm not used to this level of responsibility. Oh, look at you, baby girl. Oh, you're making me so confused. I mean, to be fair, everyone in Junon's making me confused, apparently. Oh dear God, man, this music's nostalgic. Oh, I gotta do this, guys. No, hang on. I can match this up, I promise. Fuck. Hang on, maybe if I, oh fuck, that sun is way too glaring. No! Why do you keep doing that? No. Perfect. But, quick question. Stamp seems to be like a propaganda mascot for the kids, right? But then Cloud is barely tall enough for this, so, how are these children supposed to do this? I don't get it. Children, how do you feel that the military isn't including you? Actually, fuck, I wouldn't even ask that. It's a good thing that the military is alienating them. No underage soldiers, trust me. Look. I joined the military when I was 14, and it fucked me up for life. So trust me when I say that you should not be joining the military. You know, it happened to Zack, it happened to Sephiroth, it probably happened to Angeal and Genesis too, even though I don't care about those two, but still. Shinra has a tendency to promote underage kids in their ranks, and Stamp is a poster boy for that. So, this dog is a lie and I'm gonna kill him. Or I would if it would let me. I wish I could knock this sofa down with the canine. I was more of a cat person anyway. Man, I love all the pretty flowers. Gus! For a second I thought that was like Breaking Bad. Hey, no! No, you're succumbing to propaganda! I will not stand for it! Get out of it! Stop it! I will photobomb if need be.
Okay, say Stamp.
Fuck you!
Oh, sorry, I messed it up. Let me take another one.
Nope.
What? Again?
I want to make sure I capture your complete beauty.
Fuck you! You're not taking any photos of Stamp! I will not condone this propaganda. I may be in a uniform, but it's because I'm a spy. Okay, where do I find these people? I'm dilly-dallying.
Hundreds of troopers were assembled at Junon's
Aerodrome
earlier today to welcome President Rufus Shinra.
Shut the fuck up! We know! Fuck you. Ah! Rude! Man, what a handshake!
Very fishy.
Wait, you want us to go in there? Oh my god! It's literally me! I shave my hair once a month all the time. Oh, damn it. I love all the bald appreciation.
If you want to drink with us, you're gonna have to lose the helmets. No scout, no service.
It's like, all hair, all helmet, no service.
Three mop heads.
Wait! He's our new captain. He didn't know. Sir, this place is for the clean-shaven. You need to prove that you belong or leave.
Shave your head! Shave your head!
7.
Oh, Cloud, cowards! Let Cloud shave his head. I think he would look beautiful. Like, seriously, look at this shaved woman. She looks beautiful. We really need to get rid of the stigma of bald people, because there's really nothing wrong with it. Especially since, having hair is sort of a beauty standard to a lot of people, and for some people it's like a practical thing. Like, with me, for example, because of my autism, I have lots of sensory things with hair, so I decided to start buzzing my hair once a month, and it's done wonders for my dandruff, and I don't feel the individual hairs pulling and tugging at my scalp anymore, which has been wonderful. Also, hey guys.
Looking forward to a celebratory drink, sir! Can't wait, sir!
Sure. I'll keep that in mind. I don't drink though.
But let me guess. You're here for the limited model too? Check the helmet, you dipshit.
Damn. Cloud living his commander fantasy. People taking Cloud seriously is always nice to see. Why do we have to locate 10 of them?
Sir, welcome back, sir. Welcome back, sir.
Are you guys fucking following me? Can you not?
Cecilia should be around here.
Ah! No! Go away! We can buy a few of these now. So, we can grab 3 of them. And then we shall equip them. And to Nanaki. Because these are the characters we are controlling. We'll sell the excess. Ah! We'll get 2 of those. Now we've got more defense, which is always good. Guys, stop following me! I'm sick of you already! Aha! First.
Can I help you find anything today?
Alright.
Get your shit together. Parade's about to begin. Everyone, follow me.
Yes, sir!
Follow me, but then you all go off on your own. I know I'm just nitpicking for the sake of it, but... Ooh, those are actually genuinely pretty. Ah! I would kindly ask that you guys stop following me.
Welcome.
Oh, hello. Those are cool outfits you have. Kind of remind me of the Cetra in a way. Ah!
Oh, you're their captain. This is perfect. If you have a moment, I'd love to ask you some questions about the parade.
Sorry, but...
How do you plan to set your team apart from the competition? Are there any special
Oh, look at
routines
him, he's
you've
so
been
camera
practicing?
shy.
Right, I see what you mean, Captain. We can't go spilling our secrets to anyone who asks, especially on camera.
Okay, that was a good one, actually. Poor Cloud, he doesn't know how to act on camera. Give me your lunch. Fuck you all, nobody's eating today, the president is coming. And we're gonna assassinate him. Guys! Children!
Check it out. His tail's on fire.
Kids! Didn't your parents ever tell you not to pick on cats in the corner? How fucking dare you? I'll chuck you in the fucking ocean if you do anything to him!
He's got tattoos.
Yes! The cat's got a tattoo.
Nice uniforms.
Aw, how'd you know it was us?
By your scent.
Yeah.
That is some nose you got there, Red.
Leaving the Mako-soaked streets of Midgar behind has done wonders for my faculties. Though this place is starting to take its toll.
Yeah.
He's got tattoos.
Poor Red.
Those children won't stop staring. If they so much as try to pet me...
Then walk away! Nanaki, you can easily walk away.
I may be clad in fur, but that doesn't mean I'll purr.
No, you're just a big old softy. You want someone to pat you. You want someone to boop your nose like Aerith did in the other OG. That's exactly what you want.
He's got tattoos.
I mean, I know these children are being rude about it, but like, oh, he's just so... oh, we love him.
Want a treat?
Man, okay, so that must mean Barrett's around here somewhere. Barrett! Barrett! Leave us alone!
I don't think so.
This area is restricted.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have made that more clear then, buddy. Look at me, I got a fancy hat. That means I can go wherever the fuck I want. Excuse me.
7, 10, hut.
Fuck you. Huh? Aha!
So yeah,
Once the parade's over, I'll be officially joining the counter-terrorism unit.
Shit.
I know. They haven't even told me where I'm gonna be stationed.
Counter-terrorism, you say? Their march is so stupid. Is that Elena? Okay, but why do you look so much like Tifa in a blonde wig?
Oh, God. Talk about humiliating. Rude probably hates me. Boss must want to fire me.
Cloud's faces are like, I do not give a fuck about your drama.
I'm busy being sad. I'm busy being sad.
I'm busy being sad. How could you be sad with this fucking awesome jazz band over here? Baby girl, Aerith, do you like this? This music's fucking incredible. Look at that lady on the sax. She's doing excellent. And on the drums and the cello and the piano. Sorry, I'm still in the limelight. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, that fingering on the piano is definitely not accurate. It's just a loop. Fair enough. Probably not going to expect that much attention to details. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Go away. Oh, look at those little figurines. They're so cute. What you playing?
Sir, permission to ask a question. What formations do you intend to utilize for our performance?
That depends on the readiness of my men. But you can rest assured that your captain has everything under control. Is that clear? Now, out! Sir!
Cloud. I love Cloud pretending he's got his shit together. We all know you don't. Ah, Chadley! No! Fucking jump scared me. Cats.
Oh, were you lonely without Daddy? Well, he's here now, and he brought your favorite treats. Oh, making Daddy work for your love. That's so adorable.
You will never be Wedge. You will never be best boy Wedge. Nobody will ever be Wedge.
Let me treat you to dinner at my place. I can introduce you to all my cats.
I love how I'm just stealing everybody's stuff. Nobody bats an eye.
Good day. Now then, Captain, how might I help you today?
You shall not.
Mind my mentioning, but I've observed that World Intel collection is
Shut the fuck up! I've been busy doing other things.
A veteran mercenary like you would never abandon a task.
Yes, I fucking would. Because I know how to prioritize things. Oh my god, go away! Ah! I stalled on where to go next. Dude, fuck. Whoa, fuck. We've located 7 of them. Which means there's 3 more around here somewhere. Got them there.
Damn, look at the size of that thing. It's bigger than big. It's humongous.
And
I mean,
totally
true.
worthless. We haven't used it in years. Not since the war.
An instrument of death, laid to rest. Huh. There is something kind of poetic about that.
If you find rust poetic.
What? We're trying to enjoy the view.
It's the captain.
Get your shit together, boys! It's... oh my god. It's kind of that weird tonal dissonance where... Stop following me! I don't like it! I feel like Scar in The Lion King. When they're all marching like that. I mean, that's basically what we are right now. No amount of quirky mannerisms can erase the fact that you guys are complicit in a system that's destroying the planet and pretty much everyone else in the world. I'm sorry, game. You can't just tell us how bad Shinra is and then focus on all the quirky mannerisms of the people upholding that system. Ah! Stop it! That's sort of my issue of like, they try to sell us the whole idea of like the propaganda and everything, but it's undercut by the game doing its own propaganda. It kind of takes the neoliberal perspective of like, the system's not bad, it's that it's run by bad people. And no, sorry, getting rid of President or Rufus isn't gonna change the fundamental fact that we can't keep this up for Where the fuck are the other two, though? Are they in here? Okay, then where else can people be?
Alright. Everybody ready?
Not yet! Let me fangirl for a sec.
Fangirl a little toward the middle then, would ya?
Sorry, Mr. President. Don't mind me.
Come on. You gonna pose or what?
Guys, stop it.
Ooh, perfect timing, Captain. Would you mind taking the picture so I can get in there?
Do it, Cloud.
Whenever you're ready, sir. Thanks a bunch. Oh, wow. This is really something, sir.
Fuck you, I'm not taking pictures of you with Rufus. I'm not indulging in your fucking weird fantasies. Fuck you, Rufus. Alright, there's one more. How does it feel to have people finally respect you, Cloud? Where the fuck is the last one? God, that's gonna be in my head all fucking day now. I swear I've been around here numerous times. Okay, seriously, there's gotta be something I'm missing. Wait a minute. That's full condor. You can see the bird. Hi. Yeah, you can see it all the way up there in the distance. How you doing, bird? Do you guys know where your colleagues are?
Sir.
'Cause I have no fucking idea.
No way. Is that who I think it is?
Oh my god damn! Look at you! Slay!
Hey there. I was just checking my uniform. It's for lit. Y'all know how it is.
Look! Don't knock it. He looks...
I could have shot you.
You look...
What?
Wow.
He looks fabulous! Barrett, don't listen to them.
Anyway,
I would pay good money to see you do it on the runway.
Wasn't feeling it at first, but I'm starting to appreciate the sheer audacity of us playing dress up.
I know, right? When you really commit to, like, dressing up and stuff and you embrace the absurdity of it, it's actually quite liberating. So, actually, Barrett, you have a lot of guts and courage to be able to do this. I fully commend you. You look fabulous. I mean, not in the militaristic propaganda kind of way. If you were like a civilian sailor, that would be incredible. Alright, so now that we've talked to you, is there... Where can we find the last one? Because I just have one left and I can't fucking find anyone. See? That's what I don't get. Barrett's like... You know, like, we gotta keep a low profile. Meanwhile, Nanaki's just standing right here with like 100 troops right there, just being able to see him. Not at all suspicious. It's not like he's an escaped test subject or anything. Oh god, did I do that? Sorry. They have to be out there. I've circled this fucking shopping center for like ages. They have to be around here somewhere. Oh, okay, yep. There you fuckers are.
Captain, perfect timing. I'm picking out a present for my girlfriend. Which do you think she'd like more? The machine gun brooch or the bayonet one?
Personally, the bayonet is more badass. So, if I was gonna give advice to a not A-cap, I would say that. But also, yeah, we got a trophy for that. Nice. Alright, I guess that was worth it. Alright, I guess we can go now. That's the fucking reason. I didn't see these set of steps here because I was too distracted by these lovely ladies who look like the Cetra.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, I think we did a good. Okay. I think that whole thing was giving the impression that making them the same kind of troops gives a bonus, and I think I need all the help I can get, so let's just go with that. Let's practice this. Oh god. Don't fuck this up!
Let's see what you've got.
Alright, is it the same buttons each time?
Not good enough. Impressive. Good. Keep it up.
Did we do it? I think we did it. Yeah! Oh man, I got it perfect! Oh man. Don't expect it to go that well with the real thing though. God. Okay. Oh god, I'm scared.
You're on.
Thanks, Aerith. Thank you for believing in me. This is just bringing up a lot of trauma.
Listen up.
I'm not used to being respected or looked up to.
The eyes of the whole world will be watching us.
Inspiring!
We,
You're an inspiration! Come on. Oh, God.
And we cannot, we will not let our great city of Midgard down. Failure is not an option.
Thank you,
It's
Aerith!
a big ask, but we can do it. Together.
Because we have our captain to guide us. Look to him, trust in him, and he will lead us to victory. So long as we follow.
Good job. Good job,
Isn't that
Aerith.
right,
Good job,
sir?
Tifa. Thank you for not embarrassing Cloud.
Now bring it home.
Come on, Cloud. You can do it!
Today is our day. It was made for the 7th Infantry. We will win that commendation for our city. And we will return home as champions!
Yeah! Fuck yeah! I would almost be hyped for this if this wasn't military propaganda.
Who's gonna show the rest of them how it's done? We are!
Oh! Cloud, you are so sexy when you're confident. Damn it! Cloud, this is your moment!
Captain, the parade's about to start.
Don't want to be late, sir.
Of course.
Oh, look at him. He was just having a moment. Okay, meanwhile, back with this fucker.
When did we last use her?
5 years ago, sir.
Let's blow off the dust.
But sir, even a ceremonial display would constitute a violation of the ceasefire. Wutai would view it as a willful act of aggression.
And? It's a new era. Let's ring it in with a bang.
Very good, sir. Very good. Nothing like fireworks to rouse the spirits.
Bunch of cunts.
Mr. President, it's time.
Clark, is that you? Have you been promoted to Junon? Man, I really hope you made it out. It wasn't fair what Scarlet was doing to you. Oh god.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just know I'm gonna fuck this up really bad.
A buzz with excitement.
Yeah, except for that guy. He's just like, what the fuck are we even doing here? This is military propaganda. No, fuck off, Roche! This isn't about you! This is my moment!
Can you even hear me over this crowd?
Can we pull a JFK on this guy? Uh-oh. And everybody shit themselves. But also, holy shit, that literally is a lot of dust. I imagine that causing a lot of allergy problems.
Welcome to the New World Order.
Oh no, he said the Illuminati thing! That obviously means he's a bad guy. And everybody's eardrums were blown out and there were allergy problems in Junon for the next 50 years.
Rufus Shinra has announced his arrival.
There's our king, who is kind of annoying, but as he's older now, he looks kind of hot. Because I'm such a fucking weirdo. Why would you put them last? Next to Roche and his team of bikers, this is gonna seem anticlimactic. Alright, fuck. Alright, gotta focus. Oh god! Don't flash like that, that really hurt my eyes.
Face. First sequence. Begin.
Oh god. Fuck. Fuck! This is going too fast!
They're doing quite well.
Shut up!
I can't take my eyes off them.
Alright. Shut up. I hate this camera motion. It's very confusing.
Practice makes perfect.
This isn't what we practiced!
That practice is
Okay. Did we do it? I mean, we almost got it perfect. Almost perfect is close enough.
Of today's performance by the 7th Infantry Drill Team. Our judges are currently tabulating the votes from you, the viewers.
I'd be in the 1678. This is military propaganda!
And this.
Ah! Stop it! Stop flashing like that! Oh god. Alright.
Begin.
I'm not sure they know what they're doing.
Shut the fuck up! Fuck! Fuck! It's fine!
It's good, but they can surely do better.
God. So fucking confusing.
Clearly, there were a few moments when they weren't quite in sync, but the captain mostly kept his team on track.
Guys, stop it! This is toxic professionalism! Toxic perfection. Stop doing that! That's seriously annoying. Stop it. Oh, fuck. Okay. God, okay, this is gonna be rapid fire. Alright. Gotta use my left finger for this. Alright.
Final sequence. Begin.
Love you, Cloud.
Maybe they're still warming up.
Shut up! Fuck! Fuck!
That's not bad at all. It all looks so effortless. Do they seem a
I
tad
pressed it! Oh my god! They whip it around so fast! And that... It's confusing! It's confusing for my little brain!
For the final time, the judges are tallying the votes from you, the viewers. And now,
Like seriously, how are we supposed to follow them?
Midgar 7th provided a satisfying conclusion to today's parade. Commendation. Stay tuned to find
Boo! You can't... What the you can't pink wash the military! Fuck you! Stop pink washing! What the fuck? What the fuck is Iris doing here? Oh, song, sweetheart. I hate you. I hate that you have such beautiful hair, because you're kind of a dick. I hate you.
For our first award, we will recognize the division whose exemplary display eclipsed all others.
Me! That fucking fruit over there.
Midgar's mobile unit.
Yeah! I mean, that makes sense. Come on. That's not fair. They have fucking motorbikes. I can't stand him.
The late president, my father, single-handedly turned a small arms manufacturer into the greatest company the world has
Yeah, off the backs of thousands of people who he exploited, but we don't talk about that because that's just upholding capitalism, isn't it?
of silence for a great man gone too soon.
Fuck him! Fuck the cunt! I'm glad he's dead! Ha! And then watch me get fucking massacred. What the fuck are those people in the background jumping for? They're not even looking at the president.
Follow me, and we will reach our promised land.
Hey!
I do solemnly
No, you don't get to say that. That's a Cetra thing. Fuck you, actually. Stop appropriating Cetra culture.
I have a commendation to present.
Oh, that was so inspiring. Don't let me stop you.
Goes to Midgar's 7th Infantry.
Yeah! Yeah! Fabulous! I'm so confused. So Cloud is like the leader of this formation, right? So what is the role of Aerith and Tifa then? Like, they didn't give any specific special role to them, so what is their purpose? I had military parents, I should fucking know this stuff, but I don't, because I don't like the military.
Without a doubt, the pride of our people.
Full of trauma.
Barrett, over there.
Uh-oh! There she goes!
Of all the times.
Why not take off your helmet?
No, I don't think that's good.
Strife.
No, I don't think I want to.
That was a first-class performance. One worthy of a soldier.
Stop playing into my insecurities! You won't fuck with me!
Stand down.
No! I have to have my homoerotic obsession with Cloud, because that's pretty much everybody's deal in this universe. God. Yuffie Naruto running is the most terrifying thing. I don't even think it's intentional, it's just horrifying how fast she is.
Enlightening. I have a proposition for you.
No! Not my boy!
My father left me a mountain of unfinished tasks, like the recapture
No!
of a fugitive of ancient descent, the recovery of a stolen lab specimen, and of course the arrest and execution of Avalanche.
I don't think so, bitch!
None of
You're gonna have to
frankly,
get through
are
me
of
to
any
get them!
interest to me.
So we go free. And you get?
Sephiroth, dead. He's an unsavory relic of our past, and I want him gone. But in our
Here's an
current
idea,
state,
though.
Shinra
Why
lacks
can't I
the
kill
resources to
both
get
of
the
you?
job done. So I turn
I can
to
just dismantle the whole system entirely. That would be good.
It's a deal.
No, Cloud!
you. You have a lead, I take.
Don't be an assimilationist!
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them. Follow them and you'll find him.
Oh shit, we're playing.
Like a good way up.
Alright. I'm sure this is gonna end well for us. Yuffie, the parkour queen. Assassination, you're number one. I wanna thank you for a job well did.
Look, up there.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Don't do it now.
Actually, I kind of want Yuffie to do it. She's like chaotic. Oh yeah, that guy. I didn't play Integrate, but I do know something about that. Oh god, fuck! You want us to actually kill him? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
So, we have ourselves a deal then.
Only if you can honor it. No one comes for us. Not Hojo, not the Turks. No one.
You have my word.
Take your time. You know you can do this.
Okay.
Here goes. Gotcha.
Got it.
Stop! Oh, get down!
Oh, that was spectacular!
So that's your game.
It wasn't us.
Spare me. You had your chance.
I mean, come on, it was never gonna work anyway. He was gonna kill you the minute we didn't stick to the plan.
What do we do?
Get the hell out of here.
We should join her. Fuck the system! We can't count on Rufus for making anything better.
I saw one of the robed men. He was headed for the port.
Let's follow him.
Let's go!
Captain!
How do you know it's me? I haven't even got my helmet on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you giving me my sword back.
Your orders!
If the enemy is among us, other units are a potential threat. and we must treat them as such.
Alright. I guess we'll go down here then. Let's get to the infighting! I want to test something. Will sitting here restore their health too? Oh yeah, it did. Okay. That's good to know. So I can just come back and forth. Fuck your chairs! We're in the middle of a mutiny revolution! I will destroy everything! Fuck you, Shinra! I have a bad feeling. Bullshit! No! Thank you! Thank you for the assist! You guys are great! Where the... Oh!
Any last words?
The fucking disrespect! What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Stop! Why am I locked onto you? I want to be locked onto him. I'm dealing with the scary one over here, so keep it up. Well, this is suspicious, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the bench and heal since none of these enemies respawn, and we'll be good. Because yeah, Trooper D isn't doing too well at the moment. Side note, it was actually really nice of Aerith and Tifa to support Cloud during that socially awkward situation. See, it's nice when like Tifa does things like that. It's really nice. Boxes! My loves! Thank you. Well, by the looks of that, only bad things can happen in here. Going straight for you. Get back over here. Very nice. Good job, boys. And we barely lost any health. But there's a bigger one over there. So, boxes! Wait, is that another one? Or is that that's just the control panel? I am a fool. Uh-oh. Oh! No! No!
Told me you wanted to join the parade,
No, don't put me through this again.
The mobile unit would have loved to have you.
What the fuck is this fucking underground arena shit?
Fans of yours?
Fans of ours.
God damn it. These are all the people on like fanfic.net, or they're all on AO3. Why the fuck did you get all of AO3 on here?
Together again at long last. Picture it. A duel to end all duels.
Can we not?
Are we fighting or what?
Oh god, those teeth are cursed!
Not get ahead of ourselves.
Enough of the foreplay.
First, the music.
No. Roche, this is too gay. No, god, not the red! Anything but the red! Oh god, no! Oh god. Okay, we get it, you're horny. Everybody's horny for Cloud. I don't appreciate this! Fuck you! Okay, weakness. Fire. I mean, this is hardly fair. Ow! What? Asshole! It's not fair, you have a fucking bike!
Let's do this. No more playing nice.
Get him! Got him!
Good as dead.
My friend! I fear our audience finds this sport underwhelming. And we have a reputation to live up to.
This is the consequence of shipping real people. I hate you. I hate you so much. Alright. You want a party? I'll fucking bring him. Welcome to Australia, motherfucker. We got an emu and a koala here. Just for you. God damn it. You two, you're worse than useless. Yeah! Suck shit! No, can we not? God, you are too aggressively gay! Suck shit! I destroyed your steed! Fuck you! Suffer! Man.
I swear, you get better, stronger, and faster with every lap. I must say, you have proven yourself as a capable leader of men. Then again,
okay, will you leave me the fuck alone now? Because this is like bordering on harassment at this point.
As a leader of my own band of brothers, I hold you in the highest respect.
Stop touching me. Dude,
And
go
so
away.
for you, our fearless captain, a gift. I insist.
Thanks.
I'll be right behind you.
No, I don't want this rev head to be right behind me. I don't want to be pegged by you. But also, damn. Look what we did. Bringing peace and prosperity to all corners of the globe. Bullshit, look what happened here today. We're all just a bunch of hotheads trying to prove our honor and our dreams by, like, killing people and oppressing cultures and small communities and stuff. Man, so many people miss the point about that. Well, now that we'll hopefully never see that fucker again, we can get out of here. Get out of here!
You guys head larboard without me.
Sir, I have to ask.
Oh, the jackass with the bike? He's a jackass.
That we know, sir. What I wanted to ask is, why you keep trying to shake us?
Because I want to protect you.
Much of a burden to you?
That's all I have to say.
Or are you the assassin everyone's looking for?
For what it's worth, I want you to know.
Wait, Claire, are you gonna kill him?
No need to take the joke that far, Captain. We know the culprit's a young woman. Just lightening the mood.
Nice save, genius. I mean, that would have been a very dark turn.
We would have never won that commendation if you hadn't brought us all together. I might be out of line for saying this since we only just met, but
I think I'm in love with
VII
you and
feels
I want to
more
have
like
your
a family
babies.
than ever, and we hope you feel the same.
You're not out of line. It's been an honor, Trooper.
Will we see each other again, sir?
Never!
Count on it.
And then I turn my back and they're all fucking dead. Okay, goodbye guys. I'm off to Costa del Sol, where there'll probably be a whole bunch of fan service, which I have very mixed feelings on. It's gonna be Very gratuitous, I can imagine. But, goodbye, guys. Down with Shinra. If there's one message I can impart on you all, it's that. You guys are part of a bad system. Don't enable it. Bring it down. Ah, here we are. Hey, Arif. Oh, you look so good.
You okay?
Yeah.
Great. Now then. Let's not keep our friends waiting.
I find that so funny, all the robed guys trying to get on. Are they verifying the identity of those guys?
What now?
Let's do some parkour. And no one suspects a thing.
We're the winners of the President's Commendation. As a reward, we got a trip to Costa del Sol.
Smooth, Arif.
The commander-in-chief.
That's why you're the clever one.
On your ship.
First I'm hearing of this.
Well, the President's a busy man.
Got space in second class. As for you, back to work.
Aye, sir.
Damn, poor Barrett.
Your dog stays in the hold.
No! How fucking dare you? No one puts the Naki in the hold. No, you cowards. I want to see him in a uniform. I want to see him struggling on his hind legs.
Come on, man! You can't leave without me!
Yes, we can. Nobody likes you, Kiri.
Passenger, goddammit! Now turn that thing around! Worst day ever.
G'day Websurfers, editing Kabba here. The June on Parade segment is indicative of Reproject's wasted potential in my opinion. The overwhelming presence of Shinra here was the ideal backdrop for critiquing corporate, military and government propaganda, and the assassination attempt was a cool idea that could have taken the story in a new direction, and helped flesh out the characters by exploring their political and moral beliefs. Unfortunately, in practice it's treated like a bump in the road that doesn't really go anywhere because Reproject refuses to do anything fun with the new concepts it introduces. They receive no new intel from this segment, just confirming what they already knew and being sent on a quest they were already embarking on. And that's without even getting into how the assassination attempt has no real effect on their pre-existing status as fugitives. It never hinders their progress. They're always able to travel through the main settlements with minimal resistance, and it's ultimately a plot point that goes nowhere, especially after Reeves sabotages their wanted posters. It barely functions as an excuse to shoehorn in a few more boss fights with Shinra and the Turks, and even then they let the party get away every single time. It's so repetitive and undermines the urgency of their situation. Did Square Enix realize that it'd be unrealistic for them not to be aggressively pursued after what happened in Midgar, but then they forgot to give that edition actual stakes? Probably. I know I already hammered home the point that nobody is nearly as suspicious of the party as they should be, but Rufus's response to being attacked really takes the cake. Like seriously, if he's so convinced the party is working with the assassin who just made an attempt on his life, why couldn't he command the nearby troops to arrest them? Seriously, they're right there! An alert gets put out to find them, but only after they were left on stage alone and able to take their sweet ass time fleeing the crime scene, which in turn enabled them to blend in with the crowd, making it infinitely harder to apprehend them. Why did Rufus let that happen? He implicitly retracted his offer to leave them alone, so it's not like he's honouring the deal they were negotiating. Not to mention, he wasn't exactly panicked or desperate to get to safety, so that's not an excuse for his inaction either. Furthermore, there were several witnesses to him implying they were involved in the attack, so there were definitely people around for him to give immediate orders to. The game wants to paint the party as though they're being so clever and resilient in outmaneuvering their opponents, when in reality they only succeed because the people acting against them are the most incompetent dimwits ever. Situationally nerfing the bad guys for plot convenience is never a fun or creative way of resolving conflicts, but Reproject is guilty of doing this time and time again. The following segment of Cloud leading troops around and fighting Roche was such blatant filler. Apart from some brief conversations he stumbled through, a parade he basically winged, and a few straightforward battles, Cloud has very little interaction with these troops, let alone anything to substantiate the emotional goodbye that's attempted as they part ways. Why does Cloud care about these 5 random guys hindering his escape? Do they subconsciously remind him of himself back in his infantryman days? Does he pity them for being stuck under Shinra's command? Want to be able to relate and connect with the main character so you can root for him going forward? Fuck you, says Rebirth! Junon's militarized setting would have been an ideal location for Cloud to reflect on his own history with Shinra, and maybe even uncover some of the details that have been mentally repressed. Or at least come a couple of steps closer to it. Cloud feels so bland in Rebirth because the devs give him very little agency to introspect on anything other than Sephiroth and his deteriorating welfare. Just because he's being mind-fucked doesn't mean you can't give him a personality beyond being trauma-porn, Square Enix. Add that can of worms to the pile of things for me to vent about in future episodes, I guess. Here's what I think they could have done to make this sequence better. Remember that duo in Remake who was stationed in Sector 7? How they ended up helping civilians evacuate and the junior recruit defected from the military while the senior officer was left reconsidering his own position? Yes, their arc was brief, ham-fisted, and somewhat obscure, since most people don't stick around long enough to exhaust their dialogue, but it offered a glimpse into how even cogs in the war machine can meaningfully use their privilege to protest and sabotage oppressive systems. If Rebirth is going to spend so much time humanizing Shinra's employees, why not show them having mixed reactions to the events of the parade? Why not have them be narratively significant and recognize the red flags, instead of just making them exposition fodder that unwittingly perpetuates the same pro-military propaganda FF7 claims to be commentating against? Imagine if the troops who were aware of the canon's history recognized the implications of it being used against so flippantly, shaking their resolve in the company. Hearing the alert put out for imposters, they realize how suspicious their new commander is, so they seek Cloud out and play along with his ruse in order to gauge the moral integrity of those acting against Shinra. On the way to Roche's arena, perhaps they point out the propaganda posters and debate with Cloud whether the military's values align with its actions. Maybe Roche could have the crowd hold the troops hostage and threaten to frame them as fraternizers unless Cloud duels with him, elevating the stakes by confirming the troops' suspicions and showcasing Roche's obsession becoming more desperate and nefarious, foreshadowing his eventual submission to Hojo later in the game. After the fight, the troops reveal their motives to Cloud and ask him why he's fighting against Shinra. He apprehensively fills them in on the party's journey and their mission to help save the planet. He goes on to express his personal grievances with Shinra, elaborating on the feelings alluded to in Dismantled. Perhaps trying to dig deeper into his psyche results in an attack, and the troops rush over to help him. Misinterpreting his headache as a general sign of his distress and burnout from coping with what the military did, the troops are inspired to begin recruiting as many of their 7th Infantry colleagues as possible to organize a coup, perhaps with Cloud directing them to get in touch with the Sector 7 survivors and defectors to strengthen their cause. What a payoff it would have been to have all these troops swayed by Avalanche's underdog resistance later set the stage for a full-blown revolution. It would be awesome to see Shinra be held accountable for all its crimes and injustices, in contrast to OG where it was conveniently killed off before any meaningful accountability could take place. This also would have strengthened Cloud's motivation for taking out Shinra and growing to care for the planet, and demonstrated his potential as a leader in spite of his lackluster social skills. His awkward sincerity can be endearing in the right setting. Of course, there's always the chance they'll have something like that happen in Part 3, but without significant focus and development in the previous 2 games, it'd just feel random and unearned, which is honestly par for the course of Reproject, so at this point I wouldn't be surprised if they did try to do that and failed spectacularly. Now, the other thing I really need to talk about is Barrett. Barrett Wallace is a complicated man. He was the head of an eco-terrorist cell. His top priority has always been to take down Shinra at all costs, accepting the risk of collateral damage in the name of the greater good on numerous occasions in OG and Remake. He was never against killing anybody who worked for Shinra, whether they be the elites themselves or their employees. This intensity has led to many criticisms that he plays into the angry black man stereotype. As a white person, I have nothing to contribute to that debate, other than encouraging you all to seek out black perspectives on the topic. Like this article by Shana Wynn Sharefs. What I will say is that Barrett was always more than his aggression. He's also a loving father, a passionate leader, and a tortured soul, haunted by his involvement in the disasters of Corel and Midgar. While these traits were present and provided some much needed nuance to his character in OG, I believe Remake got the balance just right, still conveying his trigger-happy tendencies while also giving those softer qualities more time to shine. Not only that, but one of its later scenes highlights the darker side of Barrett's character. Just before being killed by Sephiroth, President Shinra confronts Barrett on his political views, all but claiming that his appeals to environmental and social justice are nothing more than virtue signaling to moralize his personal vendetta against the company. As evil as Shinra was, he did have a point there. While Barrett recognizes that Shinra must be taken down for the sake of the planet and all its people, he never really cared about the aftermath. He's primarily driven by wanting to get back at Shinra for what they did to Corel, so he spares no thought or effort into community development, something that would help the common folk develop the skills and networking needed for them to sustainably wean off Shinra's monopolistic regime. It was really fascinating to see Remake call him out on that. It also teases a deeper dive into the political subtext of FF7 by highlighting some classic arguments against dismantling the current systems of capitalism. Due to OG's pacing, after Midgar, Barrett gets very little focus outside of the few scenes directly relevant to him, making his arc feel kinda rushed and disjointed. His selfish ulterior motives are more so implied through his initial lack of regard for collateral damage, as well as the emphasis on themes of revenge through expositing his backstory and the use of Dyne as his foil. Kesa Barrett does a lot of the heavy lifting in fleshing out how key life events impact him. Between his guilt for the disasters he's contributed to and watching his best friend be consumed by a violent vengeance similar to his own, Barrett resolves to help society adapt to a post-Shinra world. He wants to end the people's suffering and to finally feel like he deserves to hold Marlene, implying that Dyne's fate motivated his newfound wholehearted altruism. Working with Sid and the engineers in Rocket Town, his ultimate solution is to lead a resurgence in previously obsolete energy sources like coal and oil, which, well, feels painfully ironic all things considered. But I digress. The point is, there was the framework for a compelling arc, but it was unable to progress naturally within the constraints of OG. Barrett and Shinra's confrontation offered such a promising segue to seamlessly integrate those elements into the main story. So what does Rebirth do with all this context and potential? It makes him a pacifist out of nowhere. Why? Why did the devs have him act all morally superior to Yuffie as though he wasn't willing to take such cutthroat measures himself very recently? And to protect Rufus of all people? The guy who stands to inherit the corrupt company he's meant to be so bloodthirsty against? Remember when he almost threw Shinra to his death like a week ago? Has Reproject showed us any indication that he's re-evaluating his principles since encountering Shinra and briefly dying? Not at this point in the story! We're just supposed to not notice that the guy known for his extreme passion has had his extreme passion nerfed between games. Nothing helps contextualize this sudden change of character, in the main story or side quests. Lifeline in Peril, where he and Cloud find Kyrie trying to repair a broken Marco pipe for Calm, was the perfect opportunity for Rebirth to explore the consequences of Barrett's experiences in Shinra building. But apart from 2 lines lightheartedly alluding to his past eco-terrorism, he just goes along with repairing the pipe with no further insight or introspection to offer. Did we really need another Kyrie-centric mission, when the time wasted on her boring antics could have been spent contextualizing Barrett's moral dilemma? Not only is it incredibly jarring to have his attitude change between games with little to no build-up, but it also undermines the emotional impact of his encounter with Dyne in Chapter 8. OG very consciously frames dying as a foil for Barrett, serving as a warning as to what Barrett may become if he continues down this path of resentment. He always harbored guilt about the Corel and Midgard disasters, but it is only after this confrontation that he finally starts to put in the work to make up for his past transgressions. But in Rebirth, his vitriol against Shinra has already simmered down enough for him to be able to spare Rufus with no hesitation. He doesn't need the reality check Dying's Fate provides because he's already overcome the flaw this scene was meant to address. We never see him address Shinra's taunts, and he rarely reflects on the right ways to enact systemic change. He criticizes the detached, fatalistic academia of the planetologists in Cosmo Canyon, but even then his calls to action remain vague outside of fighting Sephiroth. It's good to see him think more critically about his politics, but it feels like an afterthought on the part of the writers because they put the cart before the horse. It would have been so much more compelling to see Barrett struggle with his violent urges, witness what those urges did to Dyne, philosophize on his experiences, and then have an event where his principles are put to the test. See? That's what you call a decent setup and payoff. I'm not going to get into my opinions on Eat the Rich today, but if the devs were so set on Barrett learning the lukewarm lesson of violence and revenge are never the answer, they should have at least built up to it naturally. Once again, fan service is at the core of this problem. In order to make Barrett more likable, the devs drastically shifted his characterization towards comedic paternalism without letting his harsher traits be resolved in an organic way. Why confront how messed up this character can be when they can just make him the funny, slightly ignorant but well-intentioned dad of the group and call it a day? Yes, Barrett has always had his funny and fatherly moments, and I do enjoy those moments. But where Rebirth crosses the line for me is in overemphasizing those traits at the cost of what makes him a compelling character. His struggle to find a healthy, constructive outlet for his righteous anger. You can't just keep telling us he's struggling without actually showing us how and why he's struggling. I also have a conspiracy theory that Barrett's extremism was toned down in order to accentuate Cloud's lack of mercy when killing Shinra troops under Sephiroth's influence. He is just as horrified as the rest of the group at Cloud's actions, despite being similarly cold against Shinra employees himself back in Midgar. Regardless of the reasons why, the devs took an intensely multifaceted character and turned him into a flat caricature of himself in Rebirth. It's extremely disappointing considering what he's capable of bringing to the plot, settings and themes of Reproject. But as I've said in previous episodes and will keep reiterating in future ones, he's certainly not the only example of this problem. Reproject's obsession with fan service pandering has left everyone feeling sanitized, from the nameless Shinra grunts to the literal protagonist of the series. While Remake at least tried to develop the story and characters in organic and interesting ways, Rebirth is just rampant with flanderization and missed opportunities. During what is arguably the most plot-thin stretch of FF7, where depth and nuance was needed more than ever. And that is a huge part of the reason why this game was so dissatisfying for me to play. Just so much wasted potential all around, but anywho, that'll be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm working on a special video for May, so the next Rebirth episode will probably come out around late June, early July. Be sure to keep an eye on the community tab for updates. In the meantime, take care, have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!